Yo, so we're gonna go over this UFC Vegas card now. Let me get the card up. Uh, Zalal versus. Every time I type Zalal and press space, it says halal. Zalal versus Sterling, yeah? Full card. So we're gonna go prelims. Right, so we've got prelims. Don't know the first fight. Talitia Alenka versus Julia Polasteri. Don't know them, so we're gonna skip that. I feel like I need faces, you know. I need faces. Let me find the faces. I need faces. Zalal versus Sterling. Full card. What we're saying, people, what's your predictions for tonight? Oh, I'm on the UFC site here, so that should show me pictures as well. Boom, so let's start. Okay, Brazil versus Brazil. I do know that Alenka, actually. I've seen a fight before. I'm going to go the other girl, the other Brazilian, Julia. And then you got Max Griffin versus Victor Venezuela. He looks pretty tough. I'm going to go with this guy. The Chilean guy. I'm going to go with him. And then we've got a lightweight bout. Francis Marshall versus Lucas Brennan. I think Francis Marshall, he's a big favourite in that fight. I don't know who Lucas Brennan is. It might be a debut fight. And then you've got bantamweight fight, Jafel Filo. I think he's a flyweight, but don't know. He's fighting Cody Durden on like 3 days' notice. We've got to go Jafel Filo. He's dangerous submission guy. I remember when he fought Makaev, nearly submitted him, and he's a good fighter. Myra Silva versus Michelle Montag. What? Number 12. So here with this fight, this girl from New Zealand is a minus 400 favorite, and she's fighting against a ranked number 12 girl, so she must be good. Cedric Dumas, wow, this guy's still going, versus Jackson McVeigh. I thought that Dumas was in jail for some reason. I've seen some stuff online. Dumas, I'm gonna go Dumas. And then Rudolfo Vieira versus Eric. Bro, I could never be a commentator, you know. Don't know how to say any of these names. I'm gonna go Vieira because I can't say the other guy's name. But yeah, let's get onto the main stuff, the proper stuff. Yeah, the main card. I should have only done main card anyway. So main card, heavyweight bout. Marcus Buchecha versus Ryan Spann in a heavyweight bout. Brazil versus United States. I've not seen Ryan Spann fight for a while, you know, but I'm gonna go with Ryan Spann just because I know him. Then we got a bantamweight bout. Montel Jackson versus Ronnie Barcelos. Barcelos has been a dark horse. He's been killing people, you know. He's been a dark horse, so I don't know. That's a tough fight to score, to pick. Montel Jackson's a good fighter. I'm gonna go Montel Jackson. It's a good fight, that though. And then we've got Davy Grant, the UK guy, versus Adrian Luna Martinetti from Ecuador. I think he's a debut guy from the Contender Series, as I've seen. Can't bet against the UK guy. I'm going to go Davy Grant via knockout. I want to see Davy Grant get it done, man. He's a legend. I think he's like 40 years old, killing guys still competing at the highest level. Take my hats off to him. Then we've got Rafa Garcia in the lightweight bout versus Alexander Hernandez. This is a good fight. Hernandez is on a roll at the minute, and as I know, as a fighter, when you've got that confidence, you're unstoppable. So I'm gonna go with Alexander Hernandez. And then in the co-main, we've got the women's bantamweight fight. We've got Norma Dumont versus Jocelyn Edwards, number 3 versus number 11, which is crazy because why have rankings if you're gonna fight? Do you know what I mean? I feel like the numbered fight should be much closer. So I'm gonna go Norma Dumont. I think the top 5 in any division is a lot harder than anything else. So it's a level up. It's a step up for Jocelyn, even though she's coming off a KO, I believe. But anyway, let's get to the main bout of the evening. Main bout of the evening: Aljamain Sterling, number 5, versus Youssef Zalal, number 7. This is an interesting matchup for the division. Both men can win this fight, don't get me wrong. It's number 5 versus number 7. I feel like anyone in the top 10 can beat each other on any given day. It's just depends. There's a lot going into it. There's a lot of factors going into it. But stylistically, I think Zalal might have the skills to beat Sterling. But I think it's going to be a close fight. It's going to be a close fight. If I had to pick, it would be Zalal, but I do not care who wins this fight, to be honest. I'll probably watch the highlights tomorrow or just see who won the fight. Not really interested, even though I might fight the winner. We'll see who makes a statement in this fight. But if I had to pick, like I said, I have to go with Zalal. Similar fighters. One's more wrestling, one's more jiu-jitsu, similar stand-up skills. So it could even itself out. Who knows? Let's see. What we're saying, peeps? What we're saying, I'm gonna answer a few questions on here. No, I won't stay up to watch this card. No way. It's not that good. I only lose sleep over the big cards. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Rehab's going great. I'm already back boxing, so I expect to get back into full training within 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks tops. So we'll see. My next fight will be October or September, hopefully, with all going well. I'm going to rest up, heal up some injuries, because I started that last fight camp injured. So I don't want to do that again. Don't want to put myself at a disadvantage. We need to win the next fight, obviously. So, yeah. Yeah, I will keep an eye on it, but I'm not going to stay up to watch it. I'll probably watch it back, but I'm not going to stay up to watch it. I think, personally, with the time frame, maybe I will fight one of these guys, but personally, I would prefer to fight Diego Lopez if he wins, or Gene Silva. They're bigger fights than these guys. Like, I don't think the UFC want these guys to be champion, you know. So I want to be a top guy that they want to be champion. So I take their place. Yeah, I could fight the winner. Who knows? It's all a timing thing in this division. Who's going to be ready? Who gets the next title shot? I think if Movsar gets the next title shot, Gene Silver's not going to have a fight. So it just depends who to give the title shot to. I can't see them skipping over Movsar again. I just can't. I think Movsar's going to get it. I have actually done a video, yeah. I was in Budapest and I've done about 10,000 calories, but it's not. So I filmed it. I got the video. I'm gonna post it on Monday, but it's not like high level vlog quality. So you just gotta flip through it and just you know, just take it in. But I wish I actually done a vlog on it. 10,000 calories I done, literally, in Budapest. Would you think of Steve Garcia if he beats Diego Lopez? He's number 2. So yeah, anyone in the top 5, anybody that's gonna give me the title shot, I will fight. I think this is the end of my life. Nothing is the end of your life, bro. Like, nothing. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. As long as you're still alive, you're still in the game. Like, don't... I test an exam, if you're talking about an exam, is not the end of the world, bro. You can, like, obviously it's lost time, but it's not the end of the world. You can always bounce back from that. You can always fix that situation. You can always go down a different route. Like, it's not the end of the road, bro. Would you fight the winner of me, Costa and Allen? Not really. It doesn't really. That fight wouldn't do anything for me at all. I know I'm not in a position to be calling the shots because I've just coming off a loss, but at the same time, it's like, why am I fighting number 7? Like, I believe I won that last fight, so why am I fighting number 7? It doesn't make sense business-wise for me. I've got to get a good fight, a good win. Next in line, who will get me next in line? A big win, like a big name. Listen, they love Diego Lopez. They love Gene Silva. They're the guys you got to beat. They love Yair. Yair will be another one. They got to be beating these guys. These are the names. Like, everybody else is kind of irrelevant right now. I don't want to fight Arnold Allen. I'll be honest, I do not want to fight him. Only because I always root for him to win. He's another UK guy. He's cool. I will prefer not to fight him. But if I have to fight him, we fight, and it's simple as that. We're all in this game for the same thing. There's no friends out here, but I would prefer to fight somebody else. There's loads of other fights. I think he wins. I think Arnold Allen beats him. I think Costa's good. He's a good fighter, but I just think that top 5 level is just a bit different, man. And Arnold Allen is top 5 level. He's only been in very close fights, but I get what you're saying. And you have to remember, when he fought Gene Silva, he was out for over a year beforehand. So I always think you never come back as on point, especially to fight someone as good as Gene Silva. So I believe he's going to be much better in this next fight. He only fought in January, so it's going to be sharp. I feel like when you bang fights out a few months apart, you're always way better. So I think he wins that fight. Yeah, he's got to put it on him. He has to put it on him. He can't stay at range and play kickboxing, touchy. He has to get back to the old Arnold Allen, get in his face, push the pace, and make it rough. That's what he has to do. What was my dream? I didn't have any dreams before fighting, to be honest. I didn't. Well, early, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a footballer. Then I went down a different route for a few years, kind of got lost, and then found MMA at 22 years old. So, yeah, didn't really have no dreams. To be honest, I think I finished Volk, you know. I actually do believe I finished Volk. No disrespect to Volk, obviously, but I believe I finished him. I think I've got the style to finish him. I should have pushed, woulda, coulda, a lot of that, but I fought the wrong fight against Mofsar. I fought a very defensive fight. Obviously coming off the back of 3 back-to-back camps against power punchers. I fought Pico, fought Josh Emmett, I fought Danny Gay, Barbosa before that, but that was a different game plan. But I feel like doing them 3 camps back-to-back, I developed a very defensive mindset. Because if you watch my fights before that, I wasn't pull, going backwards. I wasn't going backwards as much, and then against Movsar, I was going backwards a lot because I was fighting, you know, power punches. So I believe that's where I went wrong in that fight. So it'll be a different game plan against Volkanovski or anybody else. I wouldn't say I was a bad kid in school. I was all right, you know. I was all right. I got up to a bit of mischief here and there, but no, I wouldn't. None of the teachers would say I was a bad kid. It was more so out of school. Um, it's like I lived a double life almost. I want to see Volk retire before he loses. No, I don't. I want to fight him. I need that. I need that name on my resume. I want to fight all the best featherweights ever. I want to look back at my life in 10 years and say I fought all the best guys, regardless of result. No, I think. Do you know what? A lot of people have said that, but personally, I wanted Movsar to wrestle early. I think I had a lot of traps planned for the wrestling, and because he didn't wrestle, it kind of threw me off. He fought a good fight. He fought a good fight. And also, if you watch in the first 3 rounds, I was moving a lot. I was throwing a lot of kicks. I was throwing a lot of knees up the middle. I don't think he found the openings to shoot. And then in the fourth, I got injured and I slowed my feet down. If you watch, my feet was very more static and he could find me a lot easier. And that's when he started wrestling, in my belief. But who knows? I don't know. I've not spoke to him, so maybe he did want to show his striking. I don't know. But yeah, who cares? Do you know what? When you fight a wrestler, it's true what they say. When you fight a wrestler, even though your striking is much higher than theirs, it kind of evens out a bit because of the threat of the wrestling. And when you believe they're gonna shoot, it's like you don't throw certain techniques or you hold your feet. You don't, because in that fight I didn't throw a lot of counters. A lot of counters are there, but because of what I was gonna wrestle, it's different. But yeah, live and learn. You get better. Uh, I think I've got a. It depends who I fight and how I fight them, how the fight goes. I believe if I fight somebody big again, like a big name, Silva, Diego Lopez, and they get a finish, it's straight title shot, 1,000,000%. But if I was to fight somebody like, let's say Sterling, and it's to go the distance, I might have to fight one more. So for me, everyone in the top 10, top 5 is very good. So I prefer to get the highest rewarding fight, regardless of how good they are. My weight is like 80, probably about 81 right now. I've been eating a lot, and I'm about to order some food as well. Pretty hungry. My money is on Yusuf. It'll be a close fight though, but probably Yusuf. Would I move to lightweight? No, I'm too small for lightweight. There's some big guys at lightweight. I've trained with lightweights, and you just feel. I feel like when you fight when the best in the best fight, sometimes them weight discrepancies make all the difference. So I wouldn't go to lightweight, no. If I get a rematch against Mobster, I'll beat him 100%, 100%. Like now I've felt him, I understand what he does. I've watched the fight back. There's so many things I've seen in that fight where it's like, whoa, how did I pick up on that in the fight? And there's so many different things I'll change. So many. I know, I believe so, but it's like we can't change the past, we can't change the result. So it's like look past that, what's next? And in my mind, I can't keep telling myself that I won the fight because I didn't, because on paper I didn't win the fight. And I believe if I tell myself that I didn't, I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna improve, have to accept it, have to move on. and get better, because I don't even think that fight should have been close. I should have fought way better than that, but it's on me. No, they didn't offer him a chance at contender. I hope they did. I wish they did, but he's good enough to fight in the UFC. I don't know why they didn't take him. Yeah, he was countering a lot with his overhand, but I just wasn't switched on in that fight, man. I'm way better than that. Way better than that. And with it being such a close fight, and I didn't perform, that's how I know I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. I know I'm the best in the world. I just need to go and do it. I need to go and do it. Yes, I believe so. I believe so. But I've got to go in there and do it, man. I've got to go in there and do it. I believe I'm my biggest, I won't say enemy, but challenge. I feel like there's a few things that I have to figure out myself, and then that's when you're going to see the best version of myself. Yes, I will. I love coaching now. I coach my little boy actually. I coach. I coach people. I do coach people. Give guys tips in the gym and stuff. And I would love to go into coaching after fighting. That's my plan for sure. No, Armin don't go down to featherweight. I think he's too big. I don't think he probably could make it, but can he perform there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think Jan beats him again, because that last fight wasn't even close. I think Jan's just got it down now. He's always been good, but he's always been very good. But I think the disqualification against Sterling and the injury and stuff just kind of knocked him off track. But he's always been one of the best in the world, Jan. What's the reason Carl Pitts wasn't in your corner? I changed gym. I don't train there anymore. Mount Rushmore of fires. I don't know. It's a good question. I'd say Habib, prime Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, Anderson Silva. I would say John Jones as well, but I don't know, because I don't know how true the PED thing is. If it's untrue, obviously John Jones 100%. If it is true, you can't really put him in there, can you? Because, you know. But yeah, that's mine. Oh, did Anderson Silva pop as well? This is what I'm saying. You can't really put him in there. I've never, ever even attempted to take anything I shouldn't. So it should be even. I don't think anyone should. What skills am I focusing more on? So as of now, I can only box. I can't wrestle. Can't grapple. So I'm just working on more so front foot pressure and um, different stuff. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. I'm excited for the next one. Right, peeps. I'm gonna log out now. I need to go and get some food. I'm hungry. I've got like 40 more seconds on here, and I'm out. Islam's definitely going to be up there now. Can't deny him. I feel like, do you know what it is with MMA, and especially MMA fans, and me being a fan of MMA myself? It's like the fighters that I hear now, you don't really appreciate them as much until they retire, and then you're like, you know. And I think that's how it's going to go, because people like Tapori are definitely going to be in there. Islam Makhachev. These guys, these guys are doing something different, aren't they? So they're going to be in there. I don't know what I'm ordering. I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know if to be good, to get a cheap meal. I don't know. Um, Maybe something in the middle. Mobster has power. Not really. Didn't really have power. Um, who did I feel that had power? Pico had power. Emmett didn't really have crazy power as people say. I didn't feel it anyway. Ige obviously knocked me down, so he's got power. Who else? Tukugov had power. Everybody else, not really. Not really. Was Mobsar and PEDs? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Them guys train hard. Them guys from that side of the world train very hard. So, um, I hope not. I hope not. Right, peeps. Thanks for signing in. Make sure you check out my latest vlog too. And subscribe, whatever, if you're not subscribed already. I'm gonna be dropping more regular videos, something different. I've got a good vlog coming as well. Not this week, the weekend after, week after, hopefully. I'm gonna mix it up a bit, do something different as well. So make sure you log into that, subscribe so you don't miss that. Yeah. House tour. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Do you know what? I'm gonna have pictures. I'm gonna have my fight shorts on the back here. So when I'm doing my streams and stuff, something to look at. But yeah, peeps, I'm out. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace. Have a good